What's up, guys? This is Dylan from Fitness 101, and I just wanted to do a quick video blog about stuff going on in my world when it comes to training and nutrition and workout routines, stuff to that effect. So, as I mentioned previously in one of these blog posts or video blogs, I was going to do 6 weeks of strength training, predominantly with barbells instead of dumbbells. But I noticed, especially with shoulders, I have a bit of an imbalance. So when I was doing overhead press, when I was bringing the weight down, I noticed that one shoulder would drop further than another. And initially I thought it was just like my inability to retract my scapula on one side as much as the other. But with intense concentration, the imbalance persisted. So I decided to go with dumbbell shoulder press instead, and in dumbbell shoulder press I didn't see any imbalance between the two. So I'm the sort of person who kind of likes to keep things consistent, so I decided to change my routine from barbell dominant to dumbbell dominant. And the reason for that is I'm trying to get rid of any imbalances that I have, and I've done some research, and some people suggest that all dumbbell training can help you with any muscular imbalances. And so far with shoulders, I have found that it's made a difference. With my front double bicep pose, I always noticed one shoulder was way higher than another, and that my traps, my upper back was not parallel. It was not symmetrical in the mirror. So I always wondered why that was, and in the last couple sessions with dumbbells for shoulders, I've noticed that my front double bicep looks way more symmetrical. So far, it's looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do dumbbells for all of my training days. So dumbbell dominant program, where instead of bench press, I'll be doing flat dumbbell press, and instead of a pec deck or a machine fly, I'll do like incline dumbbell flies. Stuff to that effect. For back, instead of doing machine pull downs and stuff like that, neutral grip pull downs, I'm going to do all kinds of pull-ups and chin-up variations. And once I get confident enough, I will start weighting them. So that will be, I think, beneficial for me for getting rid of some of these imbalances and being a little more conscious about symmetry in my workouts, because it's really easy to forget about symmetry and form when all you have on your mind is breaking your records from last week. And I fell into that habit, kind of fell victim to that fallacy. My cousin actually pointed out on my flat barbell bench press that it looked like I had a dominant arm, and he said, he's like, let me film you so you could see what I'm talking about. And when he showed me the tape, he was right. I had a dominant arm. My left arm was not coming up as high as my right arm, so I was kind of pushing the bar and it had a slope to it. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's disgusting. And I hate that. So what I'm going to do is just use dumbbells so that I can make sure I'm not compensating. That one pec isn't working harder than the other. In today's chest workout, my heaviest set was 95-pound dumbbells for 6 reps, and I did notice on the 6th rep, my right arm came up faster. So that tells me that one side is indeed stronger, or if it's muscular, it's like a muscular strength imbalance, or whether it's like a neurological based imbalance, whatever the case may be, this side is more efficient at pushing weight than this side. So I hope to address that and bring that back up to so that everything in my routine is balanced and my form is good. Because if you guys haven't filmed yourself before, it's a really good way of getting an objective view on your form, because you think by looking in the mirror in whatever exercise you're doing, you're going to be able to spot bad form. But it's really hard to do that, actually. You're only getting one view at any given time. Like, say you're doing like squats, it's real difficult if you have a couple plates on your back to look sideways and concentrate. I mean, other things are going to start to be sacrificed, such as your breathing and like how conscious you are about breaking with your hips or whatever else. So getting yourself on tape is a real objective way of seeing your form 360 degrees around and addressing any imbalances or improper form that you may have. And since Sebastian and I have started filming, it really has helped. So that's what I'll be doing for training. Dumbbell dominant training for the next 6 weeks, continuing my bulk, eating at a surplus. Currently at about 161 and change, and getting a little bit fat, but it's really not anything I'm too concerned about. I don't think I'm getting overly. I don't think I'm putting on too much fat, and I'm really worried about not reaching my caloric surplus levels, because pretty much all last summer I worked out and I was eating about at maintenance, and I had a really high energy expenditure through each day. I was working at a golf course, sweating, walking around, then going and doing heavy lifts at the gym. So I wasn't eating enough. I was eating very clean. So I got pretty lean, but I didn't make the gains that I should have. So with my ideology, what I kind of, I'm an ambassador of looking at whatever end of the spectrum you're at and kind of really going after it. So if you're going to bulk, I mean, track your calories, don't get me wrong. Make sure you're not eating 5,000 when, a 3,000 caloric surplus is sufficient. But make sure you get like well over your maintenance levels, because you don't want any days to be in vain. And I spent way too much time in that. So when I'm bulking, I'm going to be like consistently eating over maintenance, and when I'm cutting, I'm going to be consistently eating under maintenance, obviously. But we'll continue that for the next 6 weeks, and we'll see. Hopefully all of my imbalances can pan out. And other than that, you'll notice that Sebastian and I haven't been putting out a whole lot of content. That should change in the coming weeks. March is a pretty busy month for both of us. I know Sebastian's got a plethora of assignments due, and myself, I have another midterm and a couple of presentations, so it's been difficult to get the content out, but hopefully you guys understand. Other than that, I think that's about all I wanted to discuss. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time.